I am a man of constant sorrow. Fiddlesticks. I'm definitely not a man. I am a woman of constant sorrow. Dang it! Not much of a woman either. Although, some of them boys are starting to notice. I am a girl with constant...
Shh! What'd you come out here for? You're gonna start the calves to bawling.
I was smothering.
Smothering?
I couldn't stand it any longer. Fiddlesticks, how do you breathe in there?
I'm used to it.
You're used to it. Yeah, I guess so. Fiddlesticks, it's darker than the inside of a cow in there.
I can lay in there without worrying about them hearing me down the house. It's peaceful.
Like the grave.
That's all the country say, right?
How do you see where your fingers go?
I don't have to see my fingers. I just close my eyes and...
Fiddlesticks, I couldn't live like that.
Like what?
Like you, Ellie Davis. Hiding in some dark and smelly tack room just so you can learn to play the whole thing? Fiddlesticks, what if your paw, or worse yet, what if your mom catches you with that?
Pa already knows.
Oh, he does?
This is where we practice.
Uh-huh.
We come out here and pick.
Uh-huh.
I play the banjo.
Uh-huh.
He plays the fiddle.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we're at a fin castle for a girl that can talk a squirrel out of an oak tree. You sure do sound like a scratched up RCA Victor record. What?
He knows you play the banjo out here in the barn.
That's what I said.
Uh-huh. What about that devil's box?
Well, what about it? And don't call it that.
That's what your mom calls it, right?
Well, what if it is?
So, he plays the fiddle and you play the banjo and you two pick together.
Uh-huh.
Out here.
Uh-huh.
In the barn.
Uh-huh.
So who's a skipping record now?
Mom's not like us picking in my house.
Why?
She says it's against her religion.
Fiddlesticks, she needs a new religion.
Me and Pa would sure go for that.
Maybe you could start your own religion. A modern religion. It is 1920 after all. You could call it the Church of the Fiddle and Banjo.
Don't talk like that. It's sacrilegious.
If you started your own religion, then you could be the preacher. So let's try it out. Here.
Man, you're making a mess. What do you do this for? What are you doing? Pa's gonna be real mad if he comes out here and sees that the barn is all tore up. Come on now. What are you doing? Hen, you're going to get struck by lightning. You know that a woman can't be a preacher. It's against the Bible.
Fiddlesticks. My pa says that Ma preaches at him all the time.
I think you mean preaches to him.
Nope. At him.
Well, you think we would stir up much of a congregation?
Fiddlesticks, yeah, we'd stir up something. I reckon. You seen the crowds in town at the fiddle contest?
Yeah.
Folks around here love some good fiddle and banjo.
Yeah, but those crowds are mostly men.
There were a few women that tag along, and the kids are always up for some blood stomping. So I reckon your congregation will be a family affair. Me and Pa and Billy would join your church at the first meeting.
Billy? Really?
Maybe even Ma. We'd sit right up on the front pew if you were the preacher, and we would amen and a hallelujah, you on glory.
What do you think Reverend Hatmaker would say if he heard us talking like this?
He'd probably join your congregation too. I've heard that he likes fiddle music and even takes a little nip from the old mason jar now and then.
Hen.
I can see it now. You and your pa up front playing a medley, Amazing Grace and Devil with the Grandpa or something pretty like that. Then there's a loud shout at the back, Glory! Shh!
Hen.
Oops, sorry. Fiddlesticks.
Okay, and then what?
Here comes Reverend Hatmaker running down the aisle, prostrate upon the altar in front of God and everybody. Can't you just see it?
Prostrate? Where's you learn a word like that?
I heard Reverend Lehigh use it. I reckon it means to flop down like you're dead.
If he flops down like he's dead, how is he going to repent?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he gets in a quick prayer while he's running down the altar. Oh Lord, please forgive me my thousands of sins.
Such talk is going to get us struck with one of them Bible plagues.
Maybe frogs. Could use me some good frog legs about now.
Hannah.
That medley would sure be pretty if you and your pa were to play it. Maybe you could do it as twin fiddles. Give me a little bit of it. That medley, try it out. See, I told you it would work. Look at all of them poor souls.
You're crazy.
Billy says that you and your pa should make one of them shellac records.
Billy.
He says you're a good enough banjo player, and he says you sing nice too.
Billy. Did he really say that?
Uh-huh.
Your brother, Billy.
I only got one. Thank the Lord. Tumble the rock, I reckon. But I love him still.
He sure is pretty smart.
Uh-huh.
And he's got a good taste for music. Now, did he really say that?
Yeah, he said that you and your pa should go to Knoxville to make one of them records.
A record? Wouldn't that be something? No, that's crazy. Who's gonna let some girl from McWallet play banjo on a record?
It can happen. Times are changing.
Not around here.
Billy says that some of the new records they have down at the general store have women singing on them.
Maybe women from New York or Chicago or someplace like that, but it's definitely not around here.
Well, what about Grace Moore? I read in the paper where she's going to be in one of them fancy Broadway musicals, and she's from Jellicoe.
That's New York City, not Hicktown or Wallet.
By Fiddlesticks! You could be the first one to do it. You could be famous, especially if you had your own church.
Shoot, Mom's not about to let me sing on a record. She doesn't even like me playing the banjo. You know, she just goes along with it because Pa loves to sew.
What about that fiddle? You're getting almost as good as your pa. What if she finds out about that?
She can never find out about that. Lordy, that would bring John's Armageddon, Moses' plagues, and Noah's flood waters all down on my head at once.
But she might find out.
She found out about that fiddle. She raised holy heaven upon probably outright killing.
That'd be the Christian thing to do, I reckon.
And
Maybe enough reason for a public hanging. Fiddlesticks, wouldn't that be something? Public hanging. Your mom knows church ladies.
what about him?
They call that the devil's box, don't they?
What of it?
You should come over to our church. I bet Reverend Levi would let you play right up front. We have some string music in every service. Guitars, banjos, fiddles.
And who's playing them? Man, that's fiddle.
Fiddlesticks, I reckon you're right.
No reverend around here is going to have a girl playing fiddle in their church. You know that for a fact, Henrietta Fincastle.
Fiddlesticks, I reckon you're right. Fiddlesticks.
Is that a new swear word?
Fiddlesticks?
You're sure wearing it out.
I'm trying to see if I want to keep it.
It's better than some of the other words you've been using.
Some of them were getting me in trouble with Mama.
You know, it's just simply not fair that men can go using bona fide cuss words and we just have to tippy-toe around and make up our own.
Amen. Preach it, sister.
Are you going to get to go to that fiddle convention?
Maybe. I'm sure Paul wouldn't want me to go, but we'll be out of town on Saturday. Maybe I can sneak off and go. Billy's going.
Of course Billy's going. He plays guitar with Pa. You know, Pa hopes they can win the championship again, like last year.
Billy sure likes picking with your paw.
He sure is good looking. I mean, good at picking.
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm not blind. I see how your eyes go wobbly oogly when Billy's around. I know you're sweet on him.
Fiddlesticks! Now you've got me saying it.
Thinking about Billy's got you all tore up.
Well,
If you and he were to play together in that contest, I bet you'd take first prize. What a sight.
that would be a sight, all right. Right up until they came up on stage and arrested us.
That would be a hanging offense for sure. But you know, things would be different if you were a man.
Yeah, if I was a man, I could chew tobacco or smoke a cigarette. Wear pants in town and shoes match like that. I don't care, sure, 'cause it's always a man. If I could only be a man for a day. If I was a man, oh, if I was a man. If I was a man, oh, if I was a man. Life would be fun if I had a morning sun. Oh, if I was a man, if I was a man. I wish I could vote for president. Ride horses, straddle and snatch sides. I could take my fiddle and sing and play. If I could only be a man for a day. I'd enter that contest with my gun. I could spit in the street, cuss, nose, bag, and pop on the stage, people mad to play. If I could only be a man for a day. If I was a man, oh, if I was a man. If I was a man, oh, if I was a man. Life would be more fun if I had the morning sun. Oh, if I was a man.
If I was a man, you think we'll get the vote?
I think we'll be able to when we turn 21. You know, that paper said only one more state is needed to pass that amendment. Tennessee could be the next one to vote on it this summer.
You can see the headline in the Knoxville paper. Tennessee, 1920. Women get the vote, and Ellie Davis will win all the fiddle contests.
If you're gonna dream, dream big.
Fiddlesticks. If it's left up to the fool men in Tennessee, we'll never get to vote.
I don't think all the men in Tennessee are as backwards as the crawl around here.
Maybe you're right. Times are changing, at least in some places.
Somebody's coming! Go, go, go! Hey, come on now! Don't let me more! Banjo! Go, go! And don't hold for so long! Come on now!
Honey, when you come back in, can you please bring some kindling?
I'll bring you some.
Howard, the baker's here.
Pears?
He's turned around and parking. I told him you were out here.
Oh, did you now? That fancy new car minutes? That's the ones those Ford farmers paid for?
Please be nice. He's coming up from the house right now.
I will.
Davis, glad to see you, glad to see you. Mrs. Davis was kind enough to leave me up here.
Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate the visit.
I just thought I would stop by and see how you're getting along with the farm and all.
Would you like something to drink? I just made fresh lemonade.
That would be wonderful. You know, it sure has been pretty hot here recently. Not too good for the farmer, right, Davis? If it wouldn't be too much trouble, I'd love some.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
It's a lot easier to talk business when the women folk aren't underfoot, right, Davis?
Mean baked business.
Look, Davis, I came by here as a friendly reminder that payment, your last one on that tractor right there, is past due.
I know. I'm working on getting together the
I understand it's a substantial amount, being the balloon payment and all. However, hard times are everywhere, Davis, and I have to look out for the bank and my shareholders.
If you can just give me until this time next week, I'll have you the money.
Figuring on winning that fiddle contest, are you?
Well, I suppose I am.
It is a nice cash prize this year.
You bet it is.
You and that fiddle of yours, you think you're up to it? I mean, taking first prize again, too.
I reckon we got a good chance.
That would be 2 years in a row.
Hasn't let me down so far.
Sonny Davis, your great grandpa?
What about it?
Did you name that fiddle after him, or did he name it?
Well, I reckon he did on my father. And that's all I ever heard him name.
It is a fine fiddle.
Sure is.
As fine as many in my collection, even.
Well, I guess.
Look, Davis, I don't want the fiddle for my collection. What I wanted to do is add it as the grand prize trophy, along with the cash prize, of course.
That would be a fine thing.
Then sell it to me.
I can't go selling that. It came to my father from his father, and from my father to me, and it'll go to Ellie in due time.
Ellie? Ellie's a girl, Davis. You know, girls don't pay fiddle. If you don't sell me that, I'm going to have to take your tractor. And then you'll lose the farm. What good will that fiddle do you then?
I'm sorry, Mr. Pierce, but the fiddle ain't for sale.
I see.
Fresh and cold.
Thank you, Miss Davis. Talking business with your husband leaves a man mighty hot. That was delicious. Thank you. Good day to you both. Good luck in the contest. Now here Ed Williams is coming down this year.
Who's Ed Williams?
Just a fiddle player.
A fiddle player. But who's Ed Williams?
Just a fiddle player.
Hiram?
Just a fiddle player who happens to be the Kentucky State Champion.
Hiram?
I can beat him. Anyone can be beat on any particular day.
That includes you.
Back up.
I just wish you wouldn't put our hopes on the farm for how good you could play old Devil's Box.
Now back up.
Now Hiram, you're a corner.
Yes, back up now.
And we've been farming.
Now 20 years or so.
And still you play that fiddle.
I cannot let it go.
A farmer and a fiddler man.
Yeah, that's all I know.
You're a good provider for your family and our own.
Ellie and I, what you do, you're our cornerstone.
Don't lay your hopes on playing the Devil's music box.
This one's our home, we'll work hard and we'll bless our cause. It'll work out like a
The Lord He will provide.
I'll honor him with money only.
Beware of foolish pride.
Take I know you trust me.
You'll never let us down.
We'll work hard side by side.
I'll always be around.
This
Farms
farm's
our
our
home,
home.
we'll work hard, and the Lord will bless our crops. The Lord will bless us, farming arm.
He already has, Becca.
How about some of my cold lemonade?
That darn Baker Pierce drive me out too.
Hiram.
If I was a man, I know what I'd do to that old skinflint Pierce. Fiddlesticks! You don't think you'll ever lose your farm, do you?
No, Paul, win that contest.
He'll show that old Baker Pierce and that Kentucky fiddler too.
You know, Mr. Williams, it is awful good. I saw my big cork in my summer. Me and Paul went and watched the Kentucky State Championship.
Yeah, but he's no Tennessee fiddler. Fiddlesticks, I bet you could beat him.
Ah,
No fooling, Ellie. You're powerful, good to yourself. I think you could win a little fall contest. And fiddle and banjo.
you do go on.
Wouldn't that be something? Up there on the stage, you and Billy.
Me and Billy.
You and Billy up there on the stage. Can you see it?
I can see it, but it's just a dream. No woman is going to be up on that stage in the fall, voting rights or not.
Yeah, I reckon. That stinks. But if you were a man,
Then I couldn't dream about Billy.
He sure is a sound sleeper.
I guess he's got a clear conscience.
He ain't dead, is he?
Bird!
Get up, you old sot!
Sorry you had to sing like this, miss.
Ain't nothing we ain't seen before. Get up, Pat.
Kay, that is no way to treat your father.
Sorry, Mama.
Get up, you old sot. Get up.
Mama, don't kill him. Betty, help me get him up before she kills him. Hi, sweetie. What's for breakfast?
Yeah, I'll give you what's for breakfast.
Mama, don't kill him.
By all means, please don't kill him. I needed to fix our signs.
Looks like he's wearing it all in the paint.
Can he even paint in this condition?
Oh, he'll be okay. What's wrong with your sign?
Well, he put the wrong sign over the ladies' outhouse. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why it says Mrs. Bush's Queen contest here at 11 a.m.
Yes. And guess what it says over at Mrs. Joyce's pickle parlor tent?
That could be a problem.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on, you old reprobate. I'll see to it that he fixes your sign.
Thank you, Miss Bird. I appreciate it.
Come on, children.
I say we're good. Sound the banjo there, Leroy.
Anything about attitude, please, sorry, Mr. Seth?
No, I don't have time to dicker about that right now. Maybe we'll talk about it later. You know, say either one of you all got some of that liquid fortification on you. After dealing with Bird, I feel like I need a little nip myself.
I hear what you're feeling.
Yeah, thank you.
Powerful stuff.
Woo! Wait!
Put hair on your chin.
Yeah, and I'll send your eyebrows off too. Woo! Thank you. Billy, Fincastle, come over here.
Is everything all right, Mr. Pierce?
Everything's fine, Billy. Excuse me a minute, just hold on. Thank you again, boys. Whew. Everything's fine, Billy. Sorry to interrupt your picnic.
That's all right. It'll be going on all day.
And all night.
Yes, sir. That's the best part. Don't get me wrong. I like being in the contest and being on stage and all, and we sure do appreciate you in the bank for putting it on every year. But for me, the best part of it all is sitting back there backstage, playing tunes with all those great pickers.
Hey, boys, give us some rhythm. is bringing me.
Yes, sir. Now, what was it you wanted to ask me?
I understand your pa's out of town just now.
Yes, sir. He's gone down to the gap to work in some mules.
Well, the way I figured, if he's not here, then that makes you the man of the house. And I need a man's decision concerning your family.
Us fake castles? Yes, sir. What's this about?
Your sister?
Him?
Yep.
Henrietta? What she got herself into this time? She's always getting into some kind of trouble.
No, it's nothing like that. It's about the contest.
The contest? She's a girl. She can't be in the contest.
No, it's not like that. Simmer down and let me explain.
Yes, sir.
We've had a blonde musician, a banjo player, to enter the contest.
A blind banjo player, huh? It's hard enough to pick a banjo when you can see. But what's this got to do with him?
Oh, when he was coming up to register, she was with him.
What do you mean with?
Well, Walter Taylor said that when he was coming up to register, she was with him, kind of leading him around.
Leading him around? Who is this banjo fella? How old is he? Where are they at now? Henrietta knows better than to hang around with some stranger.
Well, he says his name is Elton Davidson, and they're still over at the registration tent.
Ellen? What kind of a name is Ellen for a man, and what's Hen doing hanging around with?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Billy. You see, Walter said that Mr. Davidson said that Henrietta was nice enough to help him to get to the registration tent. He wanted to know if he allowed, if she could help him while he's at the contest, sort of be his guide.
His guide?
Yeah.
You mean like a dog?
Well, not exactly like a dog, but to help him get on and off the stage, be his eyes when necessary.
Does she want to do this?
Well, that's what she told Walter, and I thought I should ask you, that you're the man of the house just now.
Couldn't this Ellen get somebody else, some man or boy to help him get around? You know how it gets backstage, all the spitting and cussing. What are the men folk going to think about her being back there? We've never had a woman backstage before.
Well, the judges were talking about it, and they said that it'd be a good idea.
A good idea? You mean letting her backstage?
Well, we have to look to the future of our little contest, Billy, and bring it up to a higher standard. And this could be a step in the right direction.
You mean like over in Asheville, where they have them pretty girls giving out prizes and kissing cheeks? Do you really think LaFollette's ready for that? I mean, Henrietta ain't that pretty.
No, I don't think we're ready for all that. But the judges seem to think, and I do tend to agree, that having a woman's touch here and there can help us with our image, especially if we're seen as helping the less fortunate, the disabled, and the blind.
Sounds like you want me to let her do it. I don't know.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have Bird paint a sign that says no spitting and no cussing. And then we'll make an announcement from the stage that says that we have a blind musician and we provided him with a guide.
A girl. You think this town is ready for that?
After we announce it, they're not going to have any choice. I mean, my goodness, Billy, state legislators getting ready to pass the amendment that allows women folk to vote. You would think that LaFollette would be okay with a young lady helping a blind man for a few hours.
I guess you're right. Women voting. You really think that'll happen?
It could go either way.
Well, it'll happen eventually, won't it? That's what Mom says anyways.
I do believe so.
Well then, I guess it's time we get civilized enough to let a female backstage. Tell her I said it would be okay.
Thank you, Billy.
But you also tell her that I'll be backstage some too, and I'll be keeping one eye out for her and one eye on that blind fella.
I'll tell her. Now you get back to your picking.
Yes, sir.
Boys, looky there. It's almost time. Oh, the bird just looks his way around everywhere.
Are they empty? Are they empty?
Fiddlesticks, Ellie. I'm a services center fox and I haven't got 10 revival.
Elton. Huh? My name. Don't call me Ellie. It's Elton.
Oh, Fiddlesticks up. 10. Oh, Fiddlesticks, this is not going to work. They're going to catch us.
Calm down. So far, so good.
We're stuck. I'm back here where I ought not to be, a place where no woman has been before. We don't have a right to be here.
We've got a right to be anywhere we want to be.
Maybe Ellen does, but not Ken and Ellie. What'll they do if they find us out? We'll be run out of town. You don't reckon they tar and feather us first, do you?
Don't talk like that.
Since you think that hot tar hurts, this is not gonna work.
Calm down. It has got to work. You know, Pa hurt his shoulder yesterday, and as much as I hate to admit it, he might not win. So we have to at least try and, get some of that banjo contest money to help save our tractor from the bacon that'll scum Pierce.
Stealing. Lord help us. Stealing. That's what this is. We're going straight to hell.
Stealing? What? We're not stealing anything.
Well, it's lying then. We're bearing a false witness as sure as Christmas.
Okay, I'll give it a lie part, since I did tell Mom that I would spend the afternoon at the library and, the evening at your house. But I will be back eventually, so I reckon it's only a partial lie.
Lying and stealing. Fiddlesticks week. Tar and feather, run out of town, kicked out of church, and probably arrested.
Probably hung.
Hung? Oh, fiddlesticks, Ellie.
Settle down. I'm just kidding you. They are not going to hang us. And stop calling me that.
Dang it, Ellie. Tim, don't joke about hanging.
I've got a right to be in this hair contest. Didn't you read those registration papers?
Fiddlesticks? No, I didn't read it. Did you read it? I thought you were blind.
I'll take you on stage with me as a comedian.
I came on stage, Fiddlesticks, I'm a woman.
That's the interesting part. Paper didn't say anything about the contest being for men only. So I reckon I'm as legal a contestant as anyone else.
Legal? Then why you all gussy up as a blind man, Elton?
Well, paper didn't say anything about how to dress either. I reckon what they don't know won't hurt them, or us either. Oh. Ignorance, it can be good. Keep you safe like your mama would. You can be happy, you can be blue. They don't know over you. They don't know and we won't tell. But if they find out, then we're gonna catch well. You can tell a lie, you can be true. But what they don't know, it won't hurt you. It's just a white lie, it'll turn out okay. But they don't know, it'll live for the day. Come on, Ellie, my best friend. We'll stick together through thick and thin. That's the spirit. Now, you know what? I need somebody to play backup for me. Now, go out there and rush me on the guitar pick.
How am I going to get you a guitar picking man? Hey, mister. Excuse me for butting in. What with me being an ignorant girl and all, but I need a guitar picker for my blind banjo picking friend. Fiddlesticks.
I just see some of the fellas I knew when we walked up. Use what God gave you. Now go get us a man.
I got some resources. Fiddlesticks, I'm not coming back empty-handed.
Watch out, boys.
That was some great picking, mister.
Thank you.
I'm Hensman. Billy Fincastle, Ellen Davison. Ellen Davison, Billy Fincastle. Now you better get back to your picking, Billy.
Glad to meet you. You seem to be about 20, near enough. Don't reckon you're as old as I thought you were. Care to shake hands?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Fincastle.
We've not met before, have we?
Now, Billy, that's a silly question. Elton's never been here before, have you?
Nope, I've never been here.
I'm sure you would have remembered him if you had met him. Would you have it? I hear some picking. Don't you hear some picking?
Yeah, I would have remembered you. Can I call you Elton? I know you can't see me, but we're around the same age. You can call me Billy.
Sure, Billy.
Those sure are some small hands you got there, Elton. I guess that helps with your picking. Where are you from? How'd you meet him?
I think I can playing one of your favorite tunes, Billy.
I'm from
Alabama!
Yes, Alabama. You've never been to Alabama before, have you?
No.
Good. Good.
Is something wrong with Alabama?
I mean, it is Alabama after all.
Oh, yeah. Did you really meet Henrietta just walking up to the registration tent?
Yes, she's offered to help me. You know, being blind and all.
That's me. I'll go in. Now I need to help you go back outside. Come on, Billy.
She always was partial to strays.
She's been helpful. You know, she was going out there just now, wrestle me up the guitar picker, back me up.
Come on, Billy. You can come on and help me look.
Wait, for the contest?
I don't know anyone around here. So,
Well, shoot, Elton, you seem like a good enough guy, and you sure do know your way around a banjo. How about letting me pick for you?
no, I couldn't.
Oh, no, he couldn't.
It's no problem. I'd be glad to. I'm playing on the stage in a few minutes with Hiram Davis. Do you know him?
Davis? No, I couldn't bother you.
It's no bother. I'd be glad to help out. I've got to play with Hiram, and then me and you can get practicing for the banjo contest. I gotta go get my guitar and start playing with Hiram. Then me and Elton here got some practicing to do. He's an alright feller.
Stop.
You're an all right feller, huh?
You know, I couldn't help it. He wouldn't take no for nothing.
Fiddlesticks, he's just too nice, Middleton.
He is awful nice.
Well, I guess you are stuck with him. We'll just have to take it as the Lord given. It reminds me of the old song, Hard Times. For sure enough, in some hard times now. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its magnitudes while we all snarl with roar. There's a song that will linger forever in our hearts. Oh, hard times come and more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times, come again more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times, come again more.
How's it going, Mr. Davison? Henrietta treating you good back here?
Yes, sir. She's doing fine.
Good, Henrietta. Everyone being respectful to you with all these rough and rowdy men?
Oh, we're fine, Mr. Pierce. Thanks for asking.
Good, glad to hear it. We've got some good fiddlers out there this year, banjo players too, ready for that contest.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah.
Mr. Davis, afternoon.
Mr. Pierce?
So you got an early draw this year.
We should still have some time for some shade tree picking later, right, Hiram?
Won't you need to be resting that shoulder for round two? I mean, if you make it to round two.
If we make it. Is something wrong, Hiram?
Word is, Hiram here has hurt his shoulder.
Well, that don't bother your fiddling none, right?
We'll see.
Just in case, my offer still stands. Remember what we talked about.
What was that all about?
2015.
That's us. Let's go. Come on.
He sounds alright so far, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not worried about the waltz. I think it's some of those faster tunes that he'll have some trouble with.
Sure sounds a mock top to me.
Or kids stand and watch it float.
Let me have that cane. that ring will look like with you less teeth.
Come on. Leave me out of here. I'm scared. I don't think I can take it if he doesn't make it into the next round. Maybe we should go up there to work on a few tips.
Billy,
Mr. Pierce?
sorry your arm didn't do so well.
I sure didn't like him smelling his fiddle.
Sometimes a man's got to face the hard facts.
So that don't mean he's got to like him.
So, how's your sister and Mr. Davison getting along?
Funny you should ask, Mr. Pierce. He's kind of, funny.
Funny?
How well do you know Mr. Davidson?
Not at all. Has he done something or said something to bother your sister?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just,
What is it, young man? Stop beating around the bush.
I think he's funny.
Oh, good. So he's telling some good jokes then.
No, not that kind of funny. You know, funny.
You mean funny, funny?
Yeah, funny.
Has he said something funny to you?
No, it's just,
Oh, good.
he's kind of small. And he's got these little hands and...
Little hands.
And have you seen how he walks sort of smooth?
No, but you would think you'd have to be careful how he gets around, Billy. I mean, he is blonde after all.
Well, he smells good.
Smells good.
Well, he don't smell like a man.
What are you, some kind of dog boy? Maybe he took a bath this morning. Lord knows we all could use another one of those every now and again.
And, okay, he was walking off the stage, and he tripped over a guitar case, and I caught him, and he felt funny.
Listen, Billy. Men don't go around watching how other men walk and seeing how they smell. You have a girlfriend?
No, sir.
Well, see you find one right real fast.
Yes, sir.
Oh, mercy. Listen, I have some business to take care of. Maybe you're just imagining all this, okay? Probably are. If he says something funny to you, you come and tell me, okay? And until then, find yourself a girl.
Yes, sir.
And William, so glad to have you with us this year.
Good to see you too, Mr. Pierce. Another great contest.
It gets bigger and better every year.
I'm sorry I missed most of that conversation. It sounded funny.
Yeah, as a contest manager, you have to wear a lot of different hats.
You want to see me?
I figured you're going to do really great this year. And matter of fact, I figured you to come out on top.
I don't know about that. The other fiddlers, well, like Howard, for instance, might have something to say about that.
Well, second round, those that are racing have not been announced yet because the first round's finishing up. However, Hiram Davis is out.
Out.
Yeah, seems he hurt his shoulder and it hindered him some, so he's out.
Oh, hate to hear that. I sure was looking forward to hearing old Sonny tonight. That fiddle is something else.
And it sure is a fine fiddle. I'll tell you what, though, you're not going to be disappointed. Matter of fact, if you do well, you could take this home with you.
That's Howard's fiddle.
Not anymore.
I don't understand.
I bought it.
You bought it? I wouldn't have thought Howard would part with that fiddle for nothing. A lot more money.
Well, Hiram had some other things on his mind. He had decided that he would sell his fiddle. I bought it to add as the grand prize trophy, along with the cash prize, of course.
So if you win the contest, it's yours.
Is Hiram still here? I don't understand himself and Sonny. I'd like to talk to you about this. There's something mighty strange going on for him to sell that there fiddle.
Hiram is gone. He went home a few minutes ago and he just didn't enjoy losing too much.
I can understand why. If you'll excuse me, maybe I can catch him before he gets away.
I did good.
It's almost time for us to go on.
You reckon Tennessee would hang a woman for murder?
Huh?
I'm thinking about killing that snake Pierce.
I think you'd be justified, but you'd still be hung.
Fiddlesticks.
What do you think about Elton?
He's alright, I reckon. What do you mean?
Has he flirted with you at all?
Of course not. He's a gentleman.
Yeah, but he's a healthy young man, and you, well, you're a tolerable pretty girl.
Well, thanks for the backhanded compliment. Where the devil's house underground is this conversation going?
I don't know, it's just something about him ain't right.
Man's gotta be who he is.
Yeah, but him not at least flirting with you a little just ain't natural.
For one thing, he can't see, so we don't know what I look like. And for another, I think you're talking plumb out of your head.
Maybe. Lordy, that was good. Do you know any fast tunes?
What?
We've still got a little bit of time.
For what?
The fiddle contest. Huh? To get Ellen in the fiddle contest.
Now wait just a minute.
Look, I got me a friend who could have won this here fiddle contest if he wouldn't have hurt his shoulder. That's his fiddle.
What's it doing here?
He sold it to Mr. Pierce when he got put out of the contest. Said he needed the money real bad.
He sold his fiddle?
You figure Ellen could win some of that prize money?
I don't see why not. I mean, you heard him play. He's near as good as anybody else here. How about helping poor farmer out of the fix?
Sure. I don't know. You think I'm good enough?
Fiddlesticks, yeah. Maybe we can get enough of that prize money to buy the fiddle back for him.
You think so?
Now you're talking. Why didn't you tell me you played fiddle? We've almost missed the registration cutoff time.
Okay. Well, I reckon I'll get to it, but, I didn't plan to enter the fiddle contest. Didn't bring me a fiddle.
Go on out here and get it. Sign us up. It's almost time for us to go on. I'll see if we can get you a fiddle whenever we come off the stage. Here, take mine.
Excuse me for interrupting your fine evening of theatrical entertainment, but I was just about to pray for some help, and I got to thinking, Lord, I am a powerful sinner, and I could sure use some help praying. Can you help me? Would you help me?
Yeah.
Great. Repeat after me. Oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
I'm coming to you as a powerful sinner.
I'm coming to you as a powerful sinner.
We need some almighty help.
We need some almighty help.
We're sure in a gong.
We're sure in a gong.
Please help us out of this mess.
Please help us out of this mess.
And please rain fire and brimstone down on Mr. Pierce. Amen. Amen.
Well, that was some mighty fine picking there, Mr. Davison.
Thank you, sir.
You'll have to come back next year.
Elton's entering the fiddle contest too, Mr. Pierce.
Is he now?
Yes, sir. He's a powerful good fiddler.
Wonderful, wonderful. Will you all excuse me while I go out and promote our newest addition to the grand prize pot with a cash prize, of course.
Billy, you think we've done good enough to get some money for your farmer friend?
I don't know. I sure hope so.
Mr. Davis sure needs the money.
How did you know it was Mr. Davis I was talking about?
I guess I overheard it. That was his fiddle, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I just put two and two together. Or I probably just heard him say it or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back.
Well, how'd you know it was her coming through the door?
His ears. Yes, my ears. My ears?
Yeah, you know, blind people get powerful good hearing. Fiddlesticks like a regular cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear something wonderful.
Well, I guess that helps you pick so good.
I bet it does. Maybe you should practice some of the dark up here, Billy.
Maybe.
Maybe like in some place like in the tack room in the bar.
That's a thought.
So, I got us all signed up for the fiddle contest. You're going on for the first time at 5 o'clock.
First time?
Well, we have to get through the first round of the fiddle contest before we can go on to the championship round later tonight.
Woo! Wait, did you hear that crowd out there? It sure excited them to know that we have this fine instrument to add to the grand prize pot.
That's something.
You know, Mr. Davison, may I call you Owen?
Yes, sir.
You don't have a fiddle, and I thought you said you were going to be in the fiddle contest.
Yes, sir. I sort of decided last minute, and I didn't bring my fiddle with me, you know?
You say he's pretty good, Billy?
Yes, sir. Almost as good as Hiram.
Is that before or after Hiram hurt his arm?
Near as good as a healthy Hiram.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, Elton, I have a proposition for you.
Yes, sir.
You need a fiddle, and I would love these fine folk out here to hear Hiram's fiddle one more time before the finals. You know, kind of stoke the flames.
Yes, sir.
And I was thinking maybe I could loan you the use of our grand prize trophy if you promise to do it justice.
Oh, he'll do it justice, won't you, Ellen?
Thank you, sir.
Oh, this will be great. Ellen playing on Old Sunny. I can't wait for the crowd to hear it.
You do that fiddle proud, son.
Yes, sir. Okay, how much money do you think we'll need to get the fiddle back to Mr. Davis?
I don't know. It's bound to sell for a high dollar.
Who knows if the winner will even be willing to sell it?
So, all you gotta do is win first place in the fiddle contest, and it's yours.
You know, that's all I really have to do.
Maybe if we placed high enough in the banjo, and if we win some of the fiddle contest money,
And if the fiddle winner's inclined to sell it,
And maybe they will let us make some payments on the rest. You guys think so?
well, I don't know. How much are we willing to chip it?
All of it. Fiddle and banjo. Whatever I get.
Well, hot dang, that's mighty sporting of you.
It's the least I can do for Hiram.
You sound like you know. You ever met Hiram?
Fiddlesticks, don't you remember? You told me all about it, about the fiddle contest down in Kentucky. Remember?
Oh, yeah. The fiddle contest. Yes. Kentucky, yes.
Well, Hiram's a good man for my part. He's got a nice family, a fine wife, and a sweet daughter. I'd hate to see him on hard times.
Speaking of his daughter, are you sweet on her?
Oh, Ellie, you know how she is. She's
How is she, Billy?
she's the blue sky after the rain.
You've got it bad, Billy boy.
She's the wind sweeping through the grain.
You've got it bad, sweet Ellie boy.
She fills up my heart and shakes up my brain.
You poor, lonely boy.
Darling, you know how she is. I was hoping she'd be here tonight, but I haven't seen her.
Maybe your mom wouldn't let her come.
You're probably right.
Say, Billy, do you really like this girl, Ellie?
I sure do, but she don't know it.
Maybe you should tell her.
Shoot, I get all tongue-tied when I'm talking to her. All I can manage is, hello, Ellie, and then my mouth goes all dry and empty. I wish I could talk to her just like I'm talking to you right now, but talking man to man is one thing and talking to a woman is another.
You talk to me.
Well, yeah, but you're my sister, and you're not a woman, leastways not yet. Well, almost. Fiddlesticks hen, you're not helping me. What do you think I should do, Ellen?
Be a man. Right, Elton? Tell her how you feel, right? As one man and one woman, as together and as equals in the Garden of Eden. Tell her how you feel, Billy, right now.
How? She's not even here.
It's time to practice.
What?
How'd you learn to play the guitar?
What's the guitar got to do with...
Practice, right?
Well, yeah.
Right now, practice. Pretend that Elton is Ellie and tell her how you feel.
I can't do that with a man looking right at me.
Can't see.
She can't see.
I know she can't. He can't see. But still.
Just give it a shot, Billy.
Okay. Elton.
Ellie.
Shoot, I feel all silly talking to a man this way.
He's not a man, Billy. He's Ellie, remember?
Well,
Go on, Billy. Tell me her. Tell her.
okay. Ellie. I've known you for quite some time now, and we've kind of grown up together, and I think you're the most wonderful girl I've ever met, and I'd like to call on you, if you would allow me to.
Billy,
Let's go, you two. It's time. Now it's time. Let's get up there and do that fiddle crowd, young man. Oh, by the way, you all got 3rd place in the banjo contest. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Boy, that was a mighty fine fiddle guitar playing. Just listen to him out there. You sure done that fiddle proud, son. I'll just take that fiddle out of here. I'll just take that. Thank you. Thank you. That's okay. I'm just going to take this around and let the other finalists see what they're fighting for, because this final is going to be dog eat dog.
I'm so proud of you both.
Sorry, Errol.
That's okay.
I got a little caught up in celebrating.
I swear I thought you two were gonna smooch.
Shut up, Ann.
That's okay. Got a little. That's okay.
All celebrating aside, you two are gonna have to buckle down. Fiddlesticks. 3rd place in banjo is not gonna be enough to get that fiddle back. Looks like you're gonna have to win it outright.
Well, I believe you got a need to do it, Ellen. I mean, did you see the looks on their faces out there? No, I guess not. But I did, and I believe they were seeing the incarnation of Hiram Davis at his finest.
I did my best.
Sure hope it was good enough.
Good enough? Lord, it was something. I'm gonna go change the strings of my guitar. They're sounding kind of dead. You all gonna hang out here?
Yeah, guess so.
Well, I'll be back.
Fiddlesticks, you missed a good chance.
Oh, what do you mean?
You You had him right there, face to face. Fiddlesticks, I'd sure like to have seen the look on his face if you had kissed him right on the mouth.
If I had kissed him right on the mouth, he would have punched me right in the face. Don't forget that I am a man.
Aggravating, isn't it?
And I've got another aggravation.
What's that?
I have to pee.
Fiddlesticks, there's toilets out back. What's the problem?
Well, I obviously can't go with ladies.
Fiddlesticks, you'll have to go in the men's.
No, you know how their toilets are made. Multiple holes, no baby, no privacy. Ugh, I can't go in there. What if another man is in there?
I'll get Billy to go in and make sure it's in the
Jasper, I will kill.
Fiddlesticks, I'm just kidding.
This isn't funny, and I have already peed all over myself.
Let me think.
Think fast.
You still got your dress frock to wear back home?
Yeah.
Get it out and put it over that gift. We can let your hair down and get you out to the ladies pretty faster than I can say Fiddlesticks.
Okay, I'm trusting you on this one, man.
Gentle on the zipper.
Oh man, we don't got all day.
Working on it.
Ellie!
Fiddlesticks,
Ellie, look, I've got something I want to say to you.
hold that thought. We'll be right back.
So sorry, Billy.
Elton. Where's Elton?
Come on, Rebecca. I told you it'd be all right for us to come back here.
Miss Davis. Miss Burke.
Billy, is it okay for us to be back here? I mean, everybody back here is decent.
Mostly, yes. It's just me back here right now.
Good.
Is something wrong?
It's Ellie.
Ellie?
She's looking for Ellie.
Oh, it's nothing serious, Billy. It's just, she's supposed to be in the library, and I just came by, and she's not there. So, I figured that her and Henrietta were probably just nosing around the campus. Have you seen her?
Well, yeah, she was just here.
Was she okay?
She seemed to be all right. She was with him.
With Henrietta, I figured as much. After her got out of the contest, I figured I'd better go check on her. She's probably worried sick about the farm.
Don't worry, Rebecca. She's got a level head. They're probably just over at the food tent getting a snack or something.
You're probably right. She's a level-headed girl. She's supposed to be in the library with Henrietta all day.
All day.
That's what she said. All day.
Ellie is supposed to be with Henrietta all day.
Yes, Billy, are you all right?
I don't know anymore. I don't know.
You look a little pale. Reckon you should be okay.
You're right. She's a smart girl.
It's too bad we didn't get put out of context.
The coast is clear. Quick, out of that dress.
You know, thank God I was back here just now.
Especially Billy.
Yeah. But wasn't he sweet? He was all ready to tell me.
Tell you what.
I don't know. Well, whatever it was, he was going to be sweet. I could see it in his eyes.
Here, get these back on before someone comes in.
I'll make you fold this. thinking about it, we spent an awful long time in there. Well, I'm sure we go on soon. Where's the fiddle from Pierce? And where's Billy?
Fiddlesticks. I'll go look for him and get the fiddle from Pierce.
Alrighty.
Say,
Elton.
Billy!
Where's Hen?
She went to go get the fiddle from Pierce. And to look for you.
Was Ellie with her?
I don't know. Think she must have left.
So you know Ellie.
Yes. I met her earlier. With him.
Do you think she'll be back?
I don't know. Did you have something you wanted to tell her?
Yeah. Something real important.
Oh?
I'm really proud of her and what she's trying to do for her pa.
Oh? What's she doing?
Trying to get him his fiddle back.
Billy, Ellie, Ellen, oh Lord, here. Pierce is right behind me.
Man, look me in the eye. Oh, no, if he's coming straight close.
you two are the last contestants to go on tonight, okay? Crowd sure has been looking forward to hearing you again. You better get tuned up.
Oh Lord, that was close. Oh, my heart stopped and I was going to go on over to glory.
You might want to rethink that destination with what you pulled.
Ellie, how come? I'm sorry, but it's all my fault. I had to try and at least try to help Pop.
No, I understand that. It's just, why did you run away when I was going to tell you how I feel about you?
Oh, that. Well, let me tell you.
For once in your life, shut up, Henrietta.
Well, okay, here's the truth. So, I had to go to the bathroom, and, well, I didn't want to go to men, so I had to throw on the dress, which took an awful long time. And I just had to go real bad, and you came in, and what are you grinning for?
This is the craziest, most messed up story you're going to have to tell your grandchildren one day.
I think you mean our grandchildren.
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks lovebirds. There's going to be a hanging instead of a wedding if you don't go on that stage and finish this off.
What are you doing? This is an abomination and run in front of this costume, please!
Mr. Pierce, you don't understand.
I understand enough. You and this funny army getting the end of time. My contest is ruined. The baby's ruined. I'm ruined.
Mr. Pierce, I'm sorry.
Emily Davis! Oh, Lord! Let me sit down. Whew. Which is worse? If anybody finds out, anybody at all, don't ever let me have another contest again. Ever. My bank is going to be around. They're going to laugh me in the town.
Mr. Pierce, I'm sorry.
You know what? This whole mess is Mr. Pierce's fault.
That's right, it's my fault. Hey. Wait just a minute.
Now look here, Pierce, you've been spouting out how this contest needs a woman's hand. How about putting a girl on the stage or picking in the band? This poor little girl, she's been picking as fine as anyone around this land. She can play a banjo and fiddle as fine as any man. I see a way out! Can't you see that headline in the Sunday paper? Your bank will get all the attention. And the crowd will go wild when it reads Pierce modernizes fiddle convention. Let her compete on the stage, Mr. Pierce. It's the only way I'll ever live this down. Can't you see it, Mr. Pierce? Can't you just see it?
Yes, you know I can see it. We can turn this calamity to our advantage.
And I can just see that headline and look. There's a photo of your bank there with it.
Yes! This is wonderful. I'm going to go talk to the judges and we'll announce we're going to have our first female contestant. This may be just exactly what we need to put our little contest on the map.
Whew. Here, get this dress back on before he changes his mind. You two are going on stage as him and her. Turn your back, Billy, and pray.
I don't know what to pray for. What if the judges decide to kick us out?
Oh, just pray from your heart. Oh, Lord, please grant the judges wisdom to do what's best for us all.
Please, Lord, let the judges decide what's best for Hiram and his family.
Oh, Lord, Excuse me. You all helped me out of the fix earlier, and I sure do thank you. Can you do it again? Will you?
Yes.
Great. Repeat after me. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
I know I've not been the most righteous person recently.
I know I haven't been the right person recently.
And I've been cussing aside.
I've been cussing aside.
But Fiddlesticks, I just want to ask that you don't let them hand us over to the High Sheriff for a hanging. Thank you and amen.
Amen.
No, Chip, I'm going to be ready when that old heathen Pierce comes back. Zip me up.
Praise the Lord and pass the biscuits. The judges went for it. Yes. You know what? It's a good thing that the mayor is one of them there judges. He sees this as a way to get all the female votes in the next election. He politicked them right into it.
He'll get my vote, and I'm not even a fiddlestick Democrat.
Whew. I want to go out here and make an announcement that we're going to have our first female contestant. And I'm not even going to mention that blind musician.
This is going to be enough of a shock. No one's even going to notice.
So, you all get ready. Oh, Ellie, Hiram was out in the audience. He couldn't stay away after all. You know, it's going to be a shock, young lady. However, he's going to be so proud of you. You know, I'm right proud of you too, young lady. It takes a lot of courage to do everything that you've done for your family and the farm.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Fiddlesticks!
Don't you mean this?
It's getting mighty late.
Or early, depending on how you look at it.
You played everyone else home for the evening, for all that's left.
Listen,
It's so quiet.
We better get on home. Beck will be wondering where we are and we both have some explaining to do.
not for that.
You've done some deceiving, young lady, but I do reckon it was for a good purpose. Let me talk to your mom. I'm sure she'll see the good in what you did.
You know, I just hate that, wasn't enough good to save the bill.
Don't you fret. We'll save up our money and we'll get that fiddle back someday. At least you won enough to save the tractor.
That's right. We still got the money. That's what matters.
A girl getting second place in the fiddle contest is important to you all. Fiddlesticks, who would have thought of it?
All right, let's back it up.
Williams.
Thanks. Congratulations to you and your fine feeling young lady here. The apple truly doesn't fall far from the tree. You must be a proud father, Hiram.
I reckon I am.
Who would have dreamed that a girl fiddle player would have been allowed to compete, much less coming in second? I reckon it's a bona fide female miracle from the Lord.
You're right, young lady. I think it's high time that we recognize the ladies for what all they do for our communities.
And for our country. Soon they'll be voting for president.
And it won't be long, they'll probably be actually running for mayor and Congress and maybe even for president.
I think I'll run for office someday. What about you, Ellie?
I don't know. Probably not. Actually, I do have my eye on a certain bank that I would like to be president of someday. Just to help out some of the farm folk around here.
Now, as much as I don't like that snake pierce, we can't hold a grudge.
I had a little heart-to-heart with a certain banker and fiddle collector this evening. I think he's starting to see the error of his ways. I mean, after everything that's gone on tonight, I think he sees that he can't railroad his way over the town to get what he wants. And that he needs to start working with everyone, including the ladies.
Governor's thinking of letting him run the fiddles competition here next year.
Wow.
I hope it works out for him.
And for the wallet.
Yeah?
I look forward to competing against you both next year.
You might win first place next year, Ellie. Fiddlesticks, that'd be something.
Well, I was awarded the grand prize this year. But you, Hiram, you're the real winner. You've got a fine daughter that's made a real difference in the future around here.
I reckon it just worked out. Mostly at least.
Well, be back next year and we'll give you some real competition.
I don't doubt it. And to make sure, I want you to hang on to this.
I can't. You want it fair and square.
In some folks' eyes, but not in mine. You hang on to this till next year, and we'll see which one of us three takes it home then.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Billy, what are you doing getting that guitar out now?
Oh, I ain't sleeping. We only got a year of practice. Who's with me?
Fiddlesticks, you all go right ahead. I'm taking a nap.